Hello, and welcome to the Connections Small Ag Producers Workshop, funded by Show Me Entrepreneurial Grants for Agriculture through the Missouri Agricultural and Small Business Development Authority. I'm Clara Dickinson, an instructor of agricultural communications at Missouri State University, and today we're going to go over some beginning branding basics. A lot of things may come to your mind when you think of the word branding and what it means for you as a small agricultural producer or a small agricultural business. But to start off with, your branding is the most important thing that you can have as a small business because it is your blueprint or your master guide for all of the marketing communications efforts you do as a business. It's also how you build relationships with your customers, including the thoughts and feelings they may have about your business and its products or services when they interact with you. Your brand is also your agreement or your promise to your customers that they will have a positive and consistent experience every time they buy your goods or services. It's also the nature of your business, or you could think of this as maybe your business's personality. How do people interact with you? How do you interact with people? And lastly, your brand is what makes your business distinctive out there in that crowded marketplace. Whether it's in person or online, what makes you stand out against all the other products? Besides helping you stand out against all of the other products on the marketplace, why is a brand identity really that important? Well, your brand identity is all about building trust amongst your customers, new and old. If they see your product being sold, can they immediately recognize you as the business owner, or do they have to question where those products came from and if they are the same quality that they know you can deliver? Your brand is also your marketing and advertisement. By building a brand identity, you are building a marketing and advertisement materials that you can use for years to come. And in addition, you can increase the value of your products or services by having a brand identity. Customers who can recognize you immediately put more value on your products. And lastly, a brand identity is a strategy. It gives you a consistent plan to follow as you move through those new challenges and growths that all small businesses face. Part of your brand identity is something that the public will see and hear about your business in everyday interactions. But it's a lot deeper than that. It's more than just a name, logo, and visual look. Your brand is your story, your personality. By sharing your story, you share more about how your business is ran and why it matters to the customer and why it matters to you that you do business the way you do. It's also really important to note that your brand is also your vision and mission for your business and how you plan to grow and expand. So now that you know more about why having a brand is important, what should be the basic parts of your brand toolkit that you start out with? First of all, you want to start with some basics such as colors, fonts, and images that you want to use to represent your business that will also complement each other when you use them together. Learning more, you can learn more about this through our other videos, tutorials. Also, when you think of those images, those can both be photos that represent what you do as a company and stock photos of the products or services that you offer. Once you have those, from there you can start creating a logo and even templates for emails, social media, graphics, and other print materials using the colors, fonts, and images that you have selected to represent your brand. Then from there, it's a great idea to set advertisement guidelines. Where and how do you want to showcase your brand? Just remember, it's okay to not try to do this all at once. Start simple and work your way towards the more challenging task. Your branding toolkit is not going to be created in a day, even a month. It will take time to grow as you take time to grow as a business. Okay, this last part about your branding toolkit is the most important thing you can take away from this video. Save your files, save your files, save your files. But seriously, all of your branding toolkit needs to be saved in the same spot, whether it's stored on a desktop, a USB, or external hard drive, or even the cloud. It's important that you have them easily accessible for your everyday use because you will use these files more than you ever realize. But I also highly recommend backing up all of those files in a second place. By having them in two places, you guarantee you never lose that hard work. I've seen too many people lose months or even years of hard work because hard drives crash. So again, please save those files often and in multiple places. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Clara Dickinson, and this is the Connections Small Ag Producers Workshop, funded by the Show Me Entrepreneurial Grants for Agriculture through the Missouri Agricultural and Small Business Development Authority.